With Module 23, we're going to be getting a new zone, which is going to be filled with 11 different mini-bosses. Now I'm going to go over in this video exactly where you can find each and every one of those mini-bosses and why you need to kill them. Before we get started, I'd like to give a special thank you to all of these channel members for their extra support. So the reason you'll want to be killing mini-bosses is when you check your campaign, Northdark Reaches, and within the store, you can see the currencies you can gather. You will need one of them, which is the Northdark fungi spores. You'll need them for vanity pets, you'll need them for this random companion pack, and you'll need them for the companion gear. The dual stat needing 5 of them and the single stat needing 10 of them. Now every mini boss you go and kill, like this one right here, which is Mal the Hunts, will give you can see 1 fungi spore. So again, with the store, if you want to be getting your hands on this companion gear, you'll need 5 of them per piece. So it's not going to be such a big grind, but knowing where to find them will definitely be a big part of that, because you're going to have many other people also wanting to kill them. You can see again, this guy spawned right here. So let's go over exactly where you can find each of them. The first spot is just where I am there. Next is the fungi maw, who spawns just here. He's like a massive bullet guy, again giving you another spore. And you can see on the map just here. Then you will find Gooblad, again just here. They won't give you a spore if you've met the cap, like they won't do for me. And he's on the map just here. Next is Pieba, who just spawns here on this edge. Again, just killing him there for another spore. And on the map, you'll find him just here on this peninsula, surrounded by this green water. And that's the 4 mini bosses in this lower section, the Lake of Carrion. Next we have Kolu the Weaver, who's just here again. All of them very easy to kill, especially on a maxed out character. On the map in this upper section, again just there. Then up on top of here, we have Kraal the Unrepentant, who's just going to be, again, it's still in this upper section just here. You can check the coordinates if you struggle. But in the end of the video, I will show a map with all of these together. The next mini boss that you will find up here still is going to be a wandering mini boss. I will show her route on the map, of course, but she's called Quinay the Stalker, and she takes the exact route that I am on now. I believe somebody must have ran into her and killed her. You're essentially just going around here, past the heroic encounter that would spawn over there, back up these steps, and there she is, and she keeps going around, and we can just finish her there. She's just a drow. Again, she's gone, and she'll just keep going around that route, which on the map is just along here where my mouse goes. Again, it'll be much easier to see on the map. And that's the 3 mini bosses in this location. Then we head off and up. Then you will find Zarkov the Foul, who's just going to be here. He's like a demon guy. You can just finish him off there. And he's on the map just up here next to like this big wall. Next we have another wandering boss, which is Clawhet, which is this guy right here. We're going to kill him and I'll show you where he goes. He's just going to walk down this way and then turn around, and he'll walk back. Then he'll walk down this way a little bit, turn around and walk back to over these gates, and basically he does like a Y. Then we have Zorrog the Frenzy. He's another wandering boss guy, just another drow there, also very easy to kill, but he's going to walk around this way. We can just follow where he would go, past these enemies. Oh, why did we really have auto attack on? Wow. Everything in this zone dies pretty quickly when you're on like 80k item level. But on the map, you can see here, he's going to walk around this way. We can follow my mouse there, through here, back down and around. You'll see it easier on the map. And lastly, you'll find Shinura, the priestess, up by the fortress. I believe that could be the Temple of the Spider, but probably not, because that ties to a different zone. But it's pretty cool, and she's just on the map up top here at the very pinnacle. Now that's been all of the locations. Now for the overall map. As you can see, you've got each of the 11 bosses along with their coordinates and the pathways that the wandering bosses take. There's 3 of them. You'll be able to download this map. There'll be a link in the video description below, and it should help you out locate exactly where each of the mini bosses are and where you might want to be AFKing for them. Each mini boss will take exactly 5 minutes to respawn as of recording on the preview server. Just keep in mind, you can't AFK too long as it ends up becoming pointless, as the cap for those fungi is pretty low at only 25. We've already met the cap, and you don't need a lot of them. Like the vanity pets, you only need 3. The consumable companion gear surprise box, you only need 1, and for the companion gear you only need 5 for the dual stat, which pretty much everybody's going to take, or 10 for the single stat. More about them in another video. So that is the overall map, and if you find each of the 11 mini bosses, you will be rewarded with an achievement, Champion of the Northdark Reaches, as you can see just there. And that's all 11 mini bosses. You can zoom in a bit further to see exactly where, and you have your arrows and they'll point to exactly where they spawn. The wandering bosses have got their lines there, all color coded to each of the bosses. Just have a look at the map in game and you can match that up and easily see where you can find the guys. So again, hopefully this was somewhat insightful to you guys and helpful. Moving on with module 24. Keep in mind it won't be released for probably another good month, but this should help you be prepared and aware of a place you can find the map. With that said, again, I'd like to give a special thanks to all of these channel members for helping me keep my channel going. And if I represented this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I'm gonna see you guys around. Goodbye for now.